I have 2 words for you today. Actually, I have 1 word and 1 number. And the word is not race, and the number is not 164. Can you guess what it is? Top 16, brother! Vroom! Welcome back to Race 164, the show where we race toy cars and pretend like it's a big deal. Today we are starting the racing of the top 16. So here's what we're going to do. The hat of names is empty. Everybody who has not lost this year is up here in the top 16. Everybody with no wins is in that jar. Everybody with 1 win is in that jar. We have 2 more jars. So here's what we're going to do. The structure is going to stay mostly the same. We're going to do 2 heats and a main event, but we're sticking with the top 16. So there'll be 4 nights of racing like this. We're going to take all of these names, put them back in the hat. And if you lose your first heat, you go in this win, in this jar of guys with 2 wins. Everybody here already has 2 wins. And if you lose in the main, you go in this jar. And if you win the main, you go back here on the shelf. And eventually there'll only be 4 on the shelf, the fast 4. So because it's really boring, I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm going to take all these names, put them back in the hat. Okay, let's meet the drivers for heat number 1. Kicking off the top 16. In the far lane, Jesse Graber. All right, fresh off a night of racing not long ago. Racing against Jesse in the near lane. Wouldn't it be funny if it was his brother, Josh? Let's see who it is. If I can open it. Ryan Smith. Okay, Porsche versus Prelude. All right, let's kick off this top 16. Jesse Graber in the far lane in the 1996 Porsche Carrera. Ryan Smith in the near lane in the 1998 Honda Prelude. 96 versus 98. A couple of good years. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, what a race. That is what I'm talking about. Jesse Graber holds off Ryan Smith door to door the whole way down the track. Let's take a look at the replay. Man, the Prelude had the lead, but Jesse never gave up and he passed him. Ryan even tried to take him out at the end, but Jesse held him off. Nice win. Half a car length across the finish line. Jesse Graber moving on to tonight's main event. Ryan, we'll put your name right here in this fresh jar. Boop. Oh, brother, the top 16 is off to a hot start. Let's meet the drivers for heat number 2. Who we got? It's Krishna Chetty. All right. Facing off against Krishna, it's Chris Seaton. All right. Chris versus Krishna. Okay, heat number 2 is Krishna Chetty in the far lane in the Cadillac ATS race car against Chris Seaton in the near lane in the 1969 Chevy Corvette. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. And the classic Corvette takes the win over the fancy Cadillac race car. Chris Seaton is moving on to tonight's main event. Okay, you know how it works. Main event lane assignments determined by dice roll. It's a 6 for Chris and a 1 for Jesse. So Chris is going to take the far lane. Tonight's main event is brought to you by non-brand specific candy-coated chocolate-covered peanuts. And Okay, no idea if that's allowed or not. All right, it's time for the main event. It's Chris Seaton, rookie Chris Seaton, in the far lane in the 69 Corvette against Jesse Graber in the 96 Porsche Carrera. 96 versus 69. Interesting. I am fired up. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my goodness, what a race! Jesse Graber takes the main event, and he's heading to the Fast Four. Well done, Jesse. Let's take a look at that replay. That was some good racing. What a race. The Corvette had the lead, but maybe a little bit of inexperience got to him, and he wobbled a bit and hit the wall. Jesse not only capitalized on that, but performed probably the most perfect block I have ever seen on the channel. Like, let's watch that another time. You'd almost think he was in there driving. And I gotta say too, Chris Seaton, rookie year, great job, man. You made it into the top 8. That is no small feat. And Chris's name is the first one in here. Boop. What a night. The top 16 is off to an excellent start. I can't wait to see what the next 3 nights hold in store for us. Hey, if your dad didn't win tonight, that's okay. He's already a winner because he's got you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time here on Race 164. Vroom!